Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Yay! It's your girl Laurina, and today I feel like my afro is one-sided. That's how I feel. No, man. Okay, hold up. Okay, I don't know. Today we're going to be discussing how to choose the right foundation for beginners. I'm so excited about this video. I don't know why. I think it's because I have like so much information that I just want to get out there. So excuse me if I blabber, but if you do want to find out how to pick the right foundation for your skin type, your skin tone, your different skincare needs, then stay tuned. Okay, so the most important thing when it comes to picking out foundation is, like I said before to you, and the reason why I had said I want to start with a skincare video, is that you must take care of your skin first. So picking foundation shouldn't be your way of covering up blemishes or acne or scars or uneven skin tone. That should already be sorted out in the skincare part of your, what do you call this? Skincare part of your makeup routine. I do feel like skincare is a part of your makeup process, because you need to take care of your skin first before you can now do the foundations and the concealers, etc. So if you don't have a skincare routine yet, or you still have like problems with your skin, I do have a skincare video that talks about my evening skincare routine personally, and then it also talks about the importance of having a skincare routine and what you can. Thank you. Take two. As I was saying, I'm so excited about this video, only because I think like I have a lot of information to give and I want to give it out properly without rambling, because this could easily turn into like an hour-long video. But anyway, let's just get right to it. Okay, so what you need to know is that there are three main types of skin types that you need to think of when you're choosing a foundation, and that there are 4 types of foundations that you can choose from. So there's oily skin type, dry skin type, and combination. There is like normal, but I have no idea what normal is. Like, what is normal skin? So I feel like combination skin and normal skin are like the same thing. So oily skin is basically where you can like fry eggs with the oil on your face. That's how you determine whether you have oily skin. Combination skin is where you have an oily T-zone, but then the areas under your cheeks, for example, and under your eye are very dry and scaly. So that's, you can safely say you have combination skin. And then dry skin tone, dry skin type, why am I saying tone? Dry skin type is where you literally like everywhere is just like dry. There is no oil whatsoever. So you have to watch out for these things when you choose the foundation that you are going to be using. For dry skin types, I would suggest, actually for any skin types, I would suggest that you use a moisturizer and a primer. Everyone needs moisturizer, especially not especially, but also people with oily skin need a moisturizer, because I know sometimes people with oily skin might run away from moisturizer. Moisturizers because they feel like it's going to make their skin even more oily. But contrary to popular belief, if you don't use moisturizer, then your skin tries to combat that and create oil, so you actually become oilier when you don't use moisturizer. So whether you have dry, combination, or oily skin, everybody needs a good moisturizer. Obviously now you have to watch out that the moisturizer caters to your skin, so you can't just use any foundation, any moisturizer on your skin. So if you have oily skin, then you know, choose moisturizers that say oil free or lightweight. If you have dry skin, then choose moisturizers that have like a vitamin E or essential oil or whatever that helps combat that dry skin and you don't walk around looking scaly. And then if you have combination skin, that's a bit hard, girl. Look for something that moisturizes and mattifies at the same time, and I'll talk about this with regards to the foundation as well. Okay, so when it comes to foundation, for dry skin you should look for foundations that have like the words moisturize or like vitamin E, shea butter, essential oils, stuff like that. Stuff that will help moisturize your skin while you have the foundation on. But like I said, skincare is way more important, so already have a skincare routine that caters to your oily skin, so that you don't have to do the moisturizing part in the foundation routine, if that makes sense. So already have this stuff covered in your skincare routine, and it will be way easier for you to get a foundation that caters to your needs. So for textures of foundation, you're looking for something creamy and lightweight, something that is light reflective, and also liquid foundation would be. Also, stick foundations would be good because they're rich in moisture. So for oily skin people, I would say stay away from that, but we're going to get to you pretty soon. For oily skin queens who shine like disco balls in the sun, I would suggest you get water-based foundations that are oil-free, so that you do not have, your skin already makes enough oil for you and 12 of your cousins. So make sure you don't buy foundations that have added oil in them, or that say moisture or dewy. You're looking for foundations that have like a matte finish or even a satin finish. If you want a dewy finish as an oily skin person, do not get something that says dewy. That's just going to be too much. Just get something that says that it has a satin finish, and that would be perfect for you, like in summer where you want that like Kim Kardashian just walked out of the pool type look, then that's for you. And then for combination skin type, like I said, that's where you have the oily T-zone and then you have the dry areas over here. You're looking for something that can do both, which is kind of hard. So I would suggest you get a foundation that moisturizes your entire face, and then you can, what do you call this? You can mattify the oily T-zone, etc. with like a powder, because it's hard to really get. You can get a foundation that says oily combination, but just to make sure, you can mattify the T-zones with the powder and then moisturize the rest of your face with a moisturizing foundation. Okay, so like I said before, there are 4 types of foundation. There's liquid, there's stick, there is creamy, and then there is, give me a clue. Liquid, stick, creamy, no, what's the other one then? Powder, yes. Liquid, stick, creamy, and powder. So I've already discussed kind of in not a lot of detail whilst I was discussing skin type, but liquid foundation has to be the most common foundation type, and that's because, well, it kind of suits a whole lot of skin types, because you can get liquid foundation that caters to dry skin and liquid foundation that caters to oily in combination. I use right now I'm really loving the Revlon oily combination formula, and I've already done a review on that. You can check it out. I'll leave it in the description. I'll leave the link in the description box below. But yeah, liquid foundation, you can get matte, dewy, and satin finish for liquid foundation. So it just depends on your skin type. So it's not skin type specific, which is why a whole lot of people will use it, because you can get, like I said, one foundation that has different types of formulas to cater for different people. Cream foundations are ideal for people with normal to dry skin, because they do moisturize and give like a dewy effect. So cream foundations are harder to get. They are harder to get in different types of formulas that cater for different people, if that makes sense. They are thicker in texture, and that's why they have like that. They have like a creamy feel. They moisturize your face. I would suggest cream foundations for people with combination, normal, and dry skin. I wouldn't necessarily suggest them for people with oily skin. Cream foundations they can come in a jar mostly, but then they also come in like pump form. This is the Essence. This is like a mousse though, so it's just the same thing. This is the Essence. The label fell off. Soft Touch Mousse Foundation, and it comes in a jar. I used to use this before I figured out my skin type. It's not really bad, it doesn't make your skin super oily, but I wouldn't suggest this for oily skin. I would suggest this if you want like a dewy finish and you have oily skin, and then you just spray Fix Plus or finishing spray just to help give a more dewy, give a matte effect. So this will make your face super dewy and oily, but if you do spray Fix Plus or a finishing spray, it will help balance things out, and then you have like a summery look type feel. And then I forgot to show the liquid foundation. The liquid foundation that I'm using right now is a Revlon Color Stay. I've already done a review on this, like I said, link in the description box below. And then another type of foundation that I like is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I use this in NC50. This one gives less of a matte effect than the Revlon one. So if I'm trying to go for like a super dramatic, girl don't touch me, type of matte look, then I'll go with the Revlon Color Stay. But if I'm trying to go for like a summery look, then this is one of those that for oily skin girls you can use, and it won't make you look like you're ready to, I don't know, grease a pan or something. Another type of foundation that I talked about is the stick foundation, and that one is more like high-end brands that do that. It's kind of rare now. It used to be very popular in like the 60s and 70s, but yeah, I don't think you hardly come across it, and I really don't know why they make it. I don't know, but this one is more for people with like dry skin because it is super thick and creamy. I don't know, it seems kind of messy to me, stick foundation, because if you put it just straight on your face and try and blend it, it's hard to blend, and it defines your imperfections to me. But the ideal way is to kind of put it on your fingers and let it melt. This is why I say like 60s and 70s, guys, they still hadn't, I guess, discovered how to melt foundation. I don't know. It is not good for oily skin. That's all I can say. So if you have dry skin, then I would suggest that. But for oily skin, like I said, it is thick, it is moisturized. Just don't do it. Don't do it. No. And then the last one is the powder foundation. And this one is ideal for everybody, really. If you have oily skin, and then, like for example, if you put on like a dewy foundation and then you want to matte that down, you can then put your powder foundation on top of it, so you can like layer it, and then it even gives you more coverage. And then if you have what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I was about to say, if you have dry skin, there are moisturizing powders. I know it sounds like counterintuitive or like an oxymoron, but there are moisturizing powder foundations that you can find out there. So yeah, you can try one of those. I don't have a powder foundation here to show you, but yeah, you can try a moisturizing powder foundation if you have dry skin, and then you can use powder foundation to matte out your face if you have oily skin. And like I said, if you have combination skin, you can then use the mattifying foundation to mattify your oily T-zone. So it's basically good for everyone. Everyone should have like some form of powder foundation or some form of powder in their makeup routine. That's it for this video. I hope it informed you. I hope now choosing foundation will be a bit of an easier process than it probably was before. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment below with any of your skincare needs. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Or you just want to let me know what your favorite foundation is for your skin type and inform others who will be reading the comment section. That would be great. I would love that. Don't forget to share this video so that other people who may be struggling with how to find the right foundation will find it easier after watching this video. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because I will be doing a whole lot of videos this year. Like, I'm ready to just like get them out there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.